Hello, beautiful soul. This is Jeanette Heater of thedivinitywithin.com. And today I'm diving into a topic that is truly near and dear to my heart. It is something that is extremely important to me, my personal and professional life, and that I assist many of my clients with. And I think that it's a common thing that moves through humanity. So how do we live a purposeful life? How do we live a life where our dreams become manifested in our world and we actually experience them? And so I'm just going to be diving into different approaches that you can take, mindsets that you can begin to cultivate within yourself to set you up for greater successes, and just different angles and perspectives to help you on your journey towards cultivating and bringing your dreams into reality. And truly, this is a journey. There is not one right way to do this. There is not one right and correct approach. There are infinite amount of ways, approaches, and mindsets that you can take in order to begin to bring your dreams into fruition. So I'm going to share my understanding, my belief systems, and that have assisted me in cultivating a business for about 7 years, a little over 7 years. And I read a statistic that most individuals who do the type of work that I do, only 10% of them make it to a point where they can make a living doing this. And I think that's very sad. You know, that makes my heart just drop, because if you want to do something, if there's something that you are burning and just your heart and your soul desire to do, I want everyone to be able to do what they desire to do. I want everyone to live fulfilled and happiness and satisfied on a deep level, not just a surface level, on a deep level. And I'm telling you, that is a journey. That is a journey. So let's begin this journey. I actually pulled some cards randomly, but divinely guided by the universe. And the first card that I pulled that really stood out to me was courage. And it is scary. It is scary to begin to say, I have a desire, and what I have right now in my life, while I'm grateful for what I have, it's not making the cake. It's not everything that I hope for. And I want more. But what does that mean? And how do I make that happen? Well, it means that where you are is not ultimately where you're meant to be. And you're getting a push to move forward, a push to dive deep, to heal, to let go, to release, to recenter, and to emerge. And then you push deep, you dive deep, you recenter, and you emerge. And every step you take, you go on this process of deep healing, of tuning within and listening to what your system is telling you, what is and isn't working, and then making small to large adjustments in your life and moving forward. You move deep within, feels like you're getting nowhere, and then you emerge, and you naturally, without forcing it, you move forward, doors open, things begin to fall into your lap. Okay? And that takes courage, because that can be scary when we are looking at the unknown, the mystery. How am I going to pay my bills, take care of my children? How am I going to set up retirement? Those are very big and important questions that we need to ask ourselves and take into consideration. But we can't let those really real, powerful and palpable survival issues and that are really important to solve within our lives, we can't let that hold us back. We can't make that be the roadblock that stops us, because you know what happens. You've seen what happens, or you've experienced what happens when you turn away from yourself and you just go on and you dive into the drudgery and the monotony, and you become almost like a robot or a zombie, where you wake up every day, you drink coffee to try to keep yourself alive, you go to work, you come back, and you just, the years just blend together, and in no time you don't even know where life has passed you by. Maybe you feel better, angry, resentful. Maybe you have or haven't experienced this, but if you haven't experienced it, you've seen it. You've seen it. You have. And there's no reason to live like that. And so we tune into courage. And this says, dare to be different. And I'm telling you, your hopes, dreams, and desires, they often are different. They're unique. Even if it already exists in the world, what you desire to do, you are going to do it in a way that is unique to you and that can't be replicated. Which means you need to tune in and figure out what that is. And again, that is a journey. Dare to be different. Dare to make mistakes. Oftentimes when we begin to create something or learn something, try something new, we can have this fear. What if I make a mistake? What if I stumble and fall? What if I look stupid? I'm telling you, and I'm telling you this now, you are going to make mistakes. That is part of the journey. And there is absolutely, I'm telling you, there is absolutely nothing wrong with making mistakes, with stumbling and falling. In fact, that is how you learn, how you grow, and how you come into a greater essence of yourself. So dare to make mistakes. Let them guide you. That is how you gain wisdom. Okay? Create. For it is in creation that you exist. In this world of dreams that stem from the eternal heart, you are one with all of creation. The very essence of you is a creator. And so we have to open up those pathways of creation. And that can take time. Sometimes we need to heal before we have the inspiration to create. Sometimes we just need to recenter and realign. But there's going to be a moment where you need to embrace your creative abilities. And again, that could be scary because we're afraid of making mistakes. But I'm telling you, it is imperative that you begin to create with your words. It doesn't have to be a painting. It can be. It can be what you write, your thoughts, your movement, the way that you move, the way that you interact with your community and those in your life. That's a creation. You could be gardening. We often have this stuck idea that a creator, an artistic expression is art or singing. And I'm telling you that we create with our words and the ways in which we interact with the world around us. All is possible. Go forth and be true to yourself, for it is only through being true to you that you can be true to others. And you feel the difference when an individual creates from an authentic place within them, and when an individual is simply copying others and doing what they think they should do or have to do. People are going to be drawn to you, and that's going to either be in, if you want to create your own business, or you want to be in a business and employed within a setting that is creative and empowering and inspiring. But they're going to feel that from you when you honor and tune into yourself, when you release really healing worthiness issues, healing self-sabotage, healing fear of making mistakes, fear of looking stupid, fear of losing friends or family, fear of what other people are going to think or how they're going to respond, fear of failing. Oftentimes we are so afraid of failing, we don't even start, we don't even begin. That is such a sad and tragic thing that happens to millions and millions of people on this planet. Imagine if some of the people that inspire you the most, that make your heart sing, that helped you to heal, imagine if they allowed that fear to hold them back and they weren't able to show up for you. Whether that's a singer that you love, or a healthcare provider, or a writer, or a healer, whatever that is. Imagine if they allowed that fear to hold them back. Fear of making mistakes, fear of being seen, feelings that they weren't worthy. Who am I to have this job that I desire? Live in this purposeful, satisfying way. It would be tragic. And it would be tragic if you allowed that to hold you back as well. It really would be. Another card I pulled is love. It says, negative thoughts and feelings are sabotaging your pursuit of happiness. We, your angels, are here to help you heal. Allow our healing light to flow through your heart. Consciously infuse each negative thought or feeling with love and light. Feel both your heart and mind aligning to your soul's sacred purpose. And unleash your divine potential through the power of love. And love is the energy of health and balance. Love does not hold us back, and love does not push us too fast and too furious forward. Love allows our roots to go deep. It allows us to strengthen and gain confidence, and it allows us to bloom and come into the world. So begin to become aware where you have fearful thoughts, feelings, ideas, you have limiting patterns and beliefs about yourself, about what is or isn't possible in the world, and begin to dissolve them, begin to heal them. Focusing on love doesn't mean bury them and pretend that these thoughts and feelings aren't there. No, you turn to them and you see what's really happening within your mind, body, and soul, and you begin to help it transform. Other card I pulled was creativity, and I pulled these randomly. So it says, we, your angelic messengers, are here to help unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside of your heart as we communicate with you through the feeling and emotions. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity that you possess. Have fun and allow your inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. And honestly, I love that said inner child, because our inner child plays and explores and discovers and understands that mistakes is just a part of it and a part of the learning and growing process. So as you begin to explore your creativity and what is possible in the world, and how you would like to live and what you would like to do in this world, I want you to dive into the energy of playfulness, curiosity, and discovery. You don't even have to know what it is that you desire to do in this world. You don't even have to have a plan or dream or vision. You can just feel it in your heart. You feel it in your heart that there's something that you want to do. There's something, a feeling that you want to cultivate in this world. Feelings of satisfaction, feelings of love, people around you, or maybe it's plants around you. Tune into that and begin to discover and explore and play. And then through that, you're going to stumble upon your heart's desire. And then from that, you're going to move through sabotage, fear, and worry, and belief systems that hold you back. You're going to breathe through them. You're going to learn to navigate through them. And you're going to show up in life. You're going to express yourself. And then the path unfolds from there. Does it sound too easy to be true? I don't know. Sounds like a lot of processes to me, but it's definitely worthwhile, because through this journey of tuning in, of healing, of overcoming these mindset blocks and emotional blocks and feeling of being unworthy and not good enough and fears of mistakes, you learn more about yourself. You learn more about the world. You learn more about what you want and what you don't want. And then from there, you can attract people to employ you, or you can attract businesses that you want to create. I recommend you start now. Whether you have an idea of a dream that you desire to have or something you want to bring out into the world, start now by healing, by tuning in, by beginning to release yourself from negative thoughts, self-sabotaging behaviors, releasing yourself from the fears and the worries of making mistakes, and start to just discover life. Whether it's more time in nature, you buy a canvas and you paint upon it, you learn your voice through singing, even if it's in your own home. You start doing readings or healings on individuals around you. You start writing, you start building and creating things with your hands, whether that's building furniture or creating little figurines or working with clay. You just begin, or on the computer and on the internet, building things, if you're really good at technology, and you just see what comes forward and you start to create it and craft it. You continue to heal and you dive in and you move through fears and worries, and then you discover who you are, and people start to notice, and you gain more traction. And then you learn more about yourself, the journey of healing, what you want in your world and what you don't. And it just builds. It keeps building. It just keeps building. And then you find yourself living in a world where your dreams have become into reality. So I hope that helped. This is a very deep and complex journey. There's so much more that I could say on this topic. And I'm sending you all so much love and blessings on your journey of self-discovery, healing, and alignment as you begin to activate your true purpose and reason for being here. Sending you so much love. Bye, guys.